In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to import and install any of my brush sets and canvases into the app Procreate. This video is intended for anyone who has purchased one of my brush packs and wants to use it on their iPad. Hello and welcome to Color with Kendi. So in today's video, we are covering a bunch of different things. So if you want to skip around, you most certainly can. I have chapters and timestamps in the pinned comment, as well as the description. We're going to talk about how to import brush sets, as well as canvases, as well as reference PDFs. Before we begin, I wanted to point out that while you can download the set and the canvases on your phone or desktop and then transfer it to your iPad, I don't recommend that method. Sometimes it doesn't work. My recommendation to avoid any technical difficulties is to download directly on your iPad. In order to download on your iPad, I recommend that you open the email you would have received after purchase. So let's do this together. I'm going to open my inbox in Safari. This is the icon for Safari. I choose to use Safari for this because I find that sometimes with Chrome, I do encounter technical issues. With Safari, I've never had a problem. So this is my inbox. And once you complete the purchase, you will receive an email. It will say that it's from Color with Kendi, and then it will have the name of the product that you have purchased. And you can download from this email. Now, let's say you can't find this email. What do you do? So I would suggest that you check the promotions tab. If it's not there, check the other tabs as well. Maybe it's in your social. I doubt it would be there. Likely it ended up in promotions. Sometimes it could end up in spam. So you can also check your spam right there. Now, let's say you've tried everything and you still can't find it. Then you can always search in the search bar. Just type in Color with Kendi. Color is without the U. It's the American spelling. So just type in Color with Kendi and you should be able to find the email. Now, let's say you still can't find the email. It could be that you accidentally mistyped your email address, and that's why it ended up somewhere else and not in your inbox. That's okay. Just send me an email at colorwithkendi@gmail.com, and I will get things sorted for you. Now, the next step is just to tap on the email itself, and here it will say go to the download link. Just tap on it. And it will open up in a new window. And this is the page where you'll be able to do all of your downloads. Sometimes you'll see at the very top the option to download all. I avoid using that. Sometimes I have technical difficulties with that. I prefer to download each item separately. That way you are going to be able to download it seamlessly without any issues. So let me talk about what you see on this page. So the first thing you'll see at the very top is some billing information. Then you will see import instructions and tutorials link. This is a really important link. This is where you'll see all the brush tutorials you'll need to get started. So definitely check out this link and save it. So I'm just going to tap here so you can see what you will get. This is for the amazing watercolor brush pack. For every brush pack, there is a different link, and you'll get details on importing, any Procreate brush problems you might encounter, and then you'll also get brush demo links as well as some additional videos, and then you have all the painting tutorials. So everything is on one page. So definitely make sure that you save this somewhere so you can refer to it again and again as you need to. Okay, so now let's get into the main thing, the downloads. So at the very top, you'll have the brush pack. So the brush pack is a brush set file, which means that everything, all the brushes are in one set. It's not individual brushes. So all you have to do is tap on download, and then it will ask you, do you want to download it? Tap again. And what it will do is it will download. You can see that it's downloading right there. It can take some time depending on the size of the download and your internet connection. Then all you have to do to import is tap there where it says downloads. And then do you see this little icon here? Tap, and it will open up. Now, all you have to do is tap on it again, and it will import into Procreate for you automatically. Now, where will your brush set be? If you go to the brush library, it will be right at the very top. That will be the brush set. And now you can start using any of the brushes that you like. It's really that simple. So that was easy, but sometimes it's not that easy. So let me go back to the Files app. Sometimes when you open up the file, it does not know that it needs to be opened in Procreate. So if you tap on it, it won't automatically open up in Procreate like it did for me. In that case, what you have to do, I can't show you this because in my iPad, it opens up directly in Procreate, but all you have to do is tap, and then it will ask you to select the app. So you may need to scroll through and swipe through to find the Procreate app. Just select it, and then it will know to open any brush set file in Procreate next time. Now let's move on and talk about how to import Procreate canvases. So I'm going to go back to Safari and go back to that download link, that page that we opened up. And if you scroll down just below the brush pack, you'll see an area to download the blank canvases. So depending on the set, you will have a number of blank canvases, and you will also have a brush tutorial canvas. So the blank canvases are as named, blank canvases. These are canvases where you can do the painting. Some are medium sized, some are large sized. In order to download it, all you have to do is tap on download and then open it up into Procreate. I will show you that in a second, but I just wanted to mention the brush tutorial canvas. So the brush tutorial canvas is meant to go along with the brush demos. So remember I talked about the tutorials link. So in this link, you'll see a number of demos. Those demos use this brush tutorial canvas. So if you are intending to follow along with the demos, definitely download this. If you're not planning to use the demos, then you don't need to download this, but I suggest you download it in case you decide to use it later. So let's download the canvases. So I'm not going to download all of them. It's the same process for each one. I'm just going to download the first one and show you what that looks like. So it will ask you again, do you want to download it? Say download, and then you wait until it downloads. Okay, done. Let's open that up. And then again, same thing, go to that search icon right there, and it will download into your Files app. And in order to open it, it's the same thing, tap. And it should automatically import into Procreate. Again, if it doesn't, then just select Procreate as the app you want to use to import it. Now, you might be wondering, where did it go? In order to see the Procreate canvas, you're going to have to go to your gallery. Now, I am in my gallery, but I still don't see that canvas. That's because I'm in a stack right now. I need to go back again. And you need to go back until you see where it says Procreate. And then it will be at the very top. Top left-hand corner is where you'll see that download. And if you can't see it, that's okay. Just restart the Procreate app and you'll see it right in the top left-hand corner. So this is the canvas. It has a paper texture and it has a little swatch of all the brushes, so you can refer to this as needed. And if you want to learn how to use the canvases, you can watch the brush demo videos and you'll see a number of layers, and you can always turn them on and off as needed. So now I'm going to go back to Safari, and you can download the rest of the canvases in the same way, one by one. And I wanted to show you the brush tutorial canvas. So just click on download, again, download, wait for it to download, and then tap here, and again, tap on it. It's really the same process again and again. Go to your gallery, and you'll see the brush demo canvas. So all the brush demo canvases are like this. We have different layers for all of the brushes, and we test the brushes out together, and I talk about all the different brushes. So definitely check out the demos, especially if you're just starting out and you want a little bit more instruction on how my brushes work. Now let's talk about the reference guide PDF. So I suggest that you download this and not send to Kindle or read. You could, but it's not ideal. Let's just tap on download. And then what happens is it actually doesn't go straight to your downloads here. It's a little bit of a different process. If you are in Safari, this is just how Safari opens PDFs. So you might be wondering, well, okay, it's open now. I have the PDF, but how do I download this? So whenever you have a PDF in Safari, just tap right here. Not on this, but right here, that square with the little arrow up. And what you want to do now is you want to save this to your files. So let's scroll down. And what you'll see is the option, Save to Files. So just remember that it won't automatically download into your files. You actually have to tell it to save. So you need to click on this icon and then save to files. And then it will go to your downloads. You can save it somewhere else as well. I'm just going to save it in my downloads and tap on save. So now I'm going to go to the Files app, which is this icon right here, and you'll see the reference guide right there. So I'm going to tap on this. So the reference guide is a PDF and you can scroll through the pages. The first few pages are a few tips to get you started with the brush set. And then you'll see all of the swatches from the brushes. So this is really good because not only do you see the difference between all the brushes and you have this as a reference, it will also give you a few tips. Like if you read the information here, it will give you a few tips on how to use them. So if you ever forget how to use a particular brush and you don't have time to go through the demos, then you can just refer to this reference PDF. So this is a reference PDF for the amazing watercolor. The reference PDF for each brush set will be a little bit different. Now, if you want to open this in Procreate, you can do that. Do you see right there? It says open in Procreate. You can click right there and you can save this within Procreate. That way you can have everything all in one place. Now, if you can't see open in Procreate, you may not have that option. Then you can tap right there and then you can scroll through these apps and then you can select Procreate right there. So I'm going to select Procreate and it will import into Procreate. Now, let me tell you, when it comes to PDF being imported in Procreate, it's a little bit different. So I'll show you how it works. So let's go back to the gallery and then tap right there. And a PDF in Procreate, everything is on separate layers. That's just how a PDF opens up in Procreate. And in order to go from one page to the other, you just use this section down here called Page Assist, and you just tap. I would zoom out a little bit so you can actually see the entire page and just tap to get from one page to the other. So if that's not something you like, you can just open this up in Adobe Acrobat Reader. It's a little bit easier. It's like a standard PDF, but if you want to keep everything appropriate, you most certainly can. I'm going to go back to Gallery. So I think that covers everything. We've talked about how to import a brush set. We've talked about how to import Procreate canvases. And we also talked about how to import a reference PDF. And if you have any technical difficulties, you can definitely send me an email. I am more than happy to help. My email address is on my website and it's also available on the download page itself. So I'm going to go back to that download page. Where were we? I have to go back. Yes. So if you scroll down to the bottom, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always send me an email. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!